It's time to finally put an end to all of that useless whining and instead do something that's more worthy of all of our time, like some actual whining.
Sure, Wednesday nights will forever be reserved for our girlfriends. It's called Wine Wednesday for a reason, because where else would be than sitting on our friends' couches whining over everything and anything? But let's be honest, why should we add to all of that misery by bringing a basic bottle of wine? Basic fashion may not be boring, but basic wine is. So we're ramping up our vino game with this perfectly tailored wine delivery subscription. When shopping for wine, sometimes our heads are spinning with all the endless possibilities out there. We're definitely no experts when it comes to discussing different wines either. Instead, let's skip that and leave it to the experts. This way we all have time to do what we do best, which is to drink it. Is the custom wine delivery service catering to any and every wine enthusiast?
First-time users will start off with a standardized test to determine their preferences when it comes to wine.
The standardized test asks the big questions, so we don't have to later on. Prepared to answer things like how often do we drink and what type of wine do we prefer.
The test also asks if we are more of a red or white type, or if we sometimes like both.
Or perhaps rose or sparkling is more of interest. It seems overwhelming, but we are in good hands.
Rest assured though, there is a method to all of this madness. Using the site's algorithm then recommends the 3 best bottles to order based on the answers we provided.
It's important to remember that this should be treated like any other subscription box.
At first, it seems difficult to navigate, but it's a one-and-done deal. Every box after will be easier than the last. We can also select the frequency of the subscription depending on how much vino we need in our lives.
With a 3-bottle box and 6-bottle box both available within the subscription, it's totally up to the user and their needs.
Maybe this is a once-a-month treat? Great. Maybe it's more than that. Users can have their boxes shipped every 2 or 3 months if need be.
It is totally up to them and how much is needed. We're sure users will find their perfect balance.
The subscription box makes sure to tailor each and every month to the subscriber's specific needs.
Perhaps one month it is all about finding that perfect red. Amazing. The next month, though, may be all about a crisp white or even the best summer wine. There are also options for rose, sparkling, US-based or imported wines, and so many more. The options are endless, but the customizable options come in handy. Our boxes can be mixed and matched to fit whatever our monthly or even weekly needs are.
Phew, amazing. Lastly, we can't help but recommend taking advantage of the review system to help better our own experiences.
A thumbs up lets know that we really loved that wine. Even better, they'll go above and beyond and try to recommend other unexpected options we wouldn't normally think of.
Is there anything better? Well, actually, yes there is. Also takes our thumbs down and uses those notes to improve not only our boxes, but the vineyard's performance as well.
By sharing our feedback about what we liked and didn't, the specific wine companies can learn how to craft something better in the future. Wow, we love how interactive this company is. Surely, it's no surprise how interactive they are though. Spends most of the year traveling all over the world to find the right wine for every and any wine enthusiast.
Past travels include Napa and Sonoma to Argentina and even Australia. It's crucial for the wine experts to experience each and every vineyard firsthand to know the best options for subscribers.
Talk about traveling the entire world without ever having to travel outside our houses. It's safe to say this wine delivery subscription goes above and beyond to make every experience better than the last.
For wine enthusiasts looking to not only travel outside their comfort zone, but hop time zones without any additional travel, we'd highly recommend testing out the subscription box.
Check out more of our picks and deals here. This post is brought to you by Us Weekly's Shop With Us.
The Shop With Us team aims to highlight products and services our readers might find interesting and useful.
Product and service selection, however, is in no way intended to constitute an endorsement by either Us Weekly or of any celebrity mentioned in the post. The Shop With Us team may receive products free of charge from manufacturers to test. In addition, Us Weekly receives compensation from the manufacturer of the products we write about when you click on a link and then purchase the product featured in an article.
This does not drive our decision as to whether or not a product or service is featured or recommended.
Shop With Us operates independently from advertising sales team. We welcome your feedback at shopwithus@.
Happy shopping!